Let's do part A. Here we evaluate this limit of 4x times x squared plus 3 divided by 5 plus 5x power 4 and when x approaches infinity. So first I'm going to factor this x squared from the numerator and x power 4 in the denominator. So therefore I can write this limit as limit x approaches infinity. This is infinity. And if I factor x squared, this x squared will get multiplied with x and this becomes x cube. So it is 4x cube. And then x squared divided by x squared is 1 plus 3 divided by x squared is 3 by x squared. Now I factor x power 4 from the denominator polynomial. So when I do that, I get x power 4 times 5x power 4 divided by x power 4 is 5 plus 5 divided by x power 4 is 5 by x power 4. We can simplify this. That is, we have x cube divided by x power 4 is, we can use the exponent clause. So we do the subtraction of 4 minus 3. So therefore, in the denominator, we get x power 1. And so we can rewrite this as limit x approaches infinity. We have 4 times of 1 plus 3 by x squared divided by x times of 5 plus 5 by x power 4. Now we find the limit of this expression, that is 3 by x squared. So this will approach to 0 when x approaches infinity, because 3 divided by infinity square is infinity, and so this approaches 0. So we say that limit of this expression is 0, and similarly the limit of this expression is also 0, because 5 by x power 4, and if we let x approaches infinity, this will approach 5 by x power 4. Infinity power 4 is infinity, and so this also approaches 0. So therefore, the limit of this expression is 0. And here also we get, we let x approaches infinity. So therefore, this becomes 4 by infinity times 1 plus 0 divided by 5 plus 0. And so this gives, this is 1. 4 times of 1 is 4 and divided by, here we have 5. 5 times of infinity is infinity and 4 divided by a large number is 0. So therefore we see that the limit of this expression equals 0. We now determine the limit given in part B. So here we have to find the limit of negative 1x times x minus 7 times x minus 4 divided by minus 1 plus 4x cubed, and we determine the limit when x approaches negative infinity. So first I'm going to factor this x as well as this x from these two linear terms, and so when I factor x from these two terms, I will basically get a product x squared, and this x squared will get multiplied with this x, giving us negative x cube. So in the numerator we have negative x cube, right? X approaches negative infinity, we have negative x cube. Then we have to divide this x by x, so it is 1 minus 7. Also we divide by x, we get 1 minus 7 by x. And similarly we divide these two terms by x since we are factoring x, so it is 1 minus 4 by x divided by, here also I factor this x cube. So when I factor x cube, 4x cube divided by x cube is 4 minus 1 by negative 1 by x cube is negative 1 by x cube. Now we determine the limit of these expressions. So the limit of 7 by x when x approaches negative infinity, this is going to be 0. And similarly, the limit of 4 by x when x approaches negative infinity, this also 0, as plus limit of 1 by x cube, this also 0 when x approaches negative infinity. So let's put this into this expression. We can cancel this negative x cube, this x cube, so leaving us negative 1. times of 1 minus the limit of this one is 0 times the limit of this one is 0. So it is 1 minus 0 divided by, here we have 4 minus the limit of this one is 0. So let's simplify this. So we get negative 1 times this is 1 and this is 1. So it is 1 times 1 divided by, here in the denominator we have 4. So negative 1 times 1 dot 1 is negative 1 4. So we determine that limit of this given expression when x approaches negative infinity is negative 1/4.